Ok, buenas tardes. Tengo una entrevista con el señor Henry Cavallarias. Es el manager de ventas senior de la empresa de Epico Software Corporation. Y él nos va a estar ayudando con la entrevista que estamos teniendo para este curso. Okay, Henry, we're switching to English. We're going to start with the questions. Is that
Okay.
fine with you?
Yes.
All right. So, first question. What is the importance of sales forecasting for the organization?
The importance of sales forecasting for our organization is so that we can prepare all the other sectors related to the sales to make sure that they are prepared for what we are bringing on board to have people in place. Being that our business is based upon customization products, we have to make sure with the sales forecasting, we have the people aligned in the future to do work and be capable of doing work or having to then transfer to another division.
All right. Thank you for your answer. Okay, next question, Harry. Why is it important to apply a forecasting technique to determine the sales forecasting?
That's a very good question. You often have to apply technique to it because straight sales forecasting with just numbers, basically after time, when you look back, you'll notice that they don't flow correctly. By putting in technique involved with the forecasting modeling to it, you then make sure that when you are forecasting, it is much more accurate based on past information that you have. So that's why you have to refer to as a modeling technique for the data.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Okay, next question. How can management evaluate the efficiency of the obtained forecast?
Well, the best way to understand and put a rating, let's say, upon the forecasting would be to look at the forecasting compared to actual. So if you look at actual over forecast or vice versa, it doesn't matter. You could build a ratio. Moving forward, then you could take those ratios to see if the forecasting comes true. So once you realize, let's say that you're forecasting out for December 2020. Okay.
Mhm.
Once we get to 2020 December, how close were we to that actual prediction of that forecast? So by using actualized numbers from forecasted numbers and comparing them at the same time, you could then figure out what's the best approach when using that information. Should I
All right.
try to explain that a little bit differently?
No, actually, that's pretty clear because the forecasting versus the actual numbers, it's a pretty accurate way to measure the effectiveness. So yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Okay, excellent.
All right. Well, next question. Why is the budget supporting every activity of every department important for the sales and sales forecasting?
Well, sales forecasting is your income that's going to come into the company. So based upon what the sales forecasting is, then budgets are set against those dollars. So nobody gets any money to spend if the sales forecasting isn't good. So it's all based upon what revenues can be produced based upon those sales forecasts. Then you can then align that to give other divisions their monies for the upcoming year.
All right, sounds pretty good. And final
I've been doing
question
this for
for
a
you.
little bit of time.
Yeah, I can tell. You're actually pretty good and pretty sure when you're answering. So it sounds like you have some time in this business, right?
About 35 years so in sales, professional sales.
Sounds like a good time to have this knowledge. Pretty good, pretty good. All right. So the next question will be, which should be the main objective of the sales budget?
What should be the main objective of sales to the budget? I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry. Okay.
Oh well.
No,
Yeah. Go ahead.
rephrase it again. Go ahead, rephrase it again. I don't think I
All
heard it
right.
correct.
Which should be the main objective of the sales budget? For example, the sales budget should be um,
Right.
used on what purpose first?
Right. Yeah. So sales budget is, it's first of all, it's based upon how your sales division approaches the concept of selling. Here at Epicor, we have budgets set up for that. We have people that do calling, marketing. So you have to include that within the sales budget for direct marketing for those product lines. So that has to be included. And then you also have to have on your sales side also any people that are supportive of the salesperson. Most teams are made up of anywhere from 5 to 6 people. All of those have to be considered in the sales budget for that team. So the adding together everybody that works together to make a sales complete would be included in the sales budget.
All right, sounds good. Sounds pretty good. Well, I think that will be for the interview, for the questions.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we got everything we need, and those were pretty good answers, actually.
All right. I hope the professor thinks the same.
I hope the same too.
Hey, and other than this, if you ever need anything from me, please do not hesitate in reaching out. It was very nice to meet you.
All right. It was nice to meet you as well, and I will make sure to contact you in the future if I ever need your valuable help again, because it was really valuable, believe me.
Have a great day.
You too. Have a great day. Let me stop the recording.
Bye.
I think stop.